Hello, dear ones. Welcome to the Shamanic course. This is a very deep learning experience, after which you will know many things that only shamans know. These are very sacred pieces of knowledge passed down from master to disciple. Do you know that you don't have just one soul, but a total of 5? Yes, according to shamanic tradition, we have 5 souls. 4 souls are bestowed upon us by the 4 main gods of the shamanic pantheon. From the god of eternity, Tengri, we receive the soul Ai. From the god of the future, Ulgan, we receive soul Vos. From the goddess of the present, Umai, we receive the soul Kut. From the god of the past, Erlik, we receive soul Tios. And one of the shamanic gods gives us the soul Syr. It's okay if you're already feeling confused. No worries. We'll have several lessons together, and in each one, we'll explore which qualities each soul endows you with. You'll learn if it's possible to change the past, and what to do to avoid falling into depression when things seem bleak and it just doesn't feel worthwhile living. You'll discover how to realize your dreams, your desires, even the boldest ones. You can already start thinking about what you'll dream of. We'll have a lesson where we'll make that dream come true. You'll learn where to find the strength for your success, how to always stay healthy and young, and also, you'll learn how to help your loved ones, your family, your relatives, in all life situations. Dear ones, it's all in your hands. Do you want to know what your life's purpose is? Do you want to understand which mission you have on this earth, in this very body? All of this will be available to you thanks to our course. And you'll also get to know the Goddess Choctal and learn how to preserve love and a cozy, harmonious home. There are so many interesting things waiting for you. You'll even meet the spirit of the city. Yes, can you imagine? You'll learn how to communicate with spirits and discover how to ask them for help in realizing your desires. What do you want? What do you dream of? It's time to make all your dreams come true. Shall we begin right now? I'm often asked, why do we need a shamanic course? We're modern people living in a modern world. So why do we need knowledge about spirits? Indeed, it seems that this knowledge would be outdated, but it isn't. There is such a thing as practical shamanism, where you can change your life with the help of shamanic knowledge. Change the past and the future. Improve your relationships with your loved ones. Avoid all quarrels and conflicts, and even forget about them forever. Do you want to be healthy? Do you want to be successful and beautiful? Do you want your relatives, your loved ones, your close friends to smile at you, understand you with half a word, and always live in abundance? Really? Are you sure? If you really want this, then shamanic knowledge is for you. It is not outdated. It was not invented by some wild people from caves or forests. No. Shamanic knowledge is the knowledge about our life, about how to be healthy, beautiful, successful, and young. How to give love to our dear ones, and how to build our lives the way we want them. If you're ready to learn this, join our shamanic course. Everything is in your hands, and the spirits will help you.
Dear, if you want all your home to be filled with love, harmony, and understanding. You should seek help from Goddess Choctal. Goddess Choctal is a keeper of the home fire, a fire goddess. She is a very beautiful woman with red hair, holding a 30-headed fire. She brings love and warmth. And if Goddess Choctal gets to appear in your house, your family will always experience love, good relationships, and a deep understanding of each other. That is why it is very important to have an altar for Choctal in each house. For this, you need her picture. Put a beautiful and blessed picture of Goddess Choctal in the corner of your house. Put a burning candle next to it. This altar will help you to burn all the disasters and misery, all illnesses, all fears and resentment, all. Because the goddess has such a magnificent talent. She can destroy obstacles in the way. And if you want to get rid of something, if something really disturbs you in the family, in relationships, maybe your child has a computer or drug addiction, or some of your relatives are sick and suffering from incurable diseases. Maybe you have constant conflicts in the family, and you do not know how to get rid of them. Write on a piece of paper all the family problems which you want to clear from your home, to clean your house. If it concerns specific people, write their names and the problem which is connected with them. And on your altar, in front of the picture of the Goddess Choctal, in the flame of the lighted candle, burn this list of problems and troubles to make them disappear from your life forever. You must switch on the music of blessed influence which has been personally chosen for you by numerological code. And then, with this piece of paper, all the problems of your generation will be burned. Let's try. Approximately 5 years ago, one young woman appealed to our master. She asked him to help her sister Christina, who was lying in the hospital, for the preservation of her unborn child. It turned out that Christina, together with her husband and whole family, recently moved into a new house. Everything seemed to be fine. They were expecting their third child. Of course, they wanted to move from the stuffy city, from a small flat, to a huge house. Besides, they could afford it. But when they moved to the house, they were faced with mysterious failures. First, her husband started having problems with business. Because of their many debts, her husband was ready to sell this house that they had just bought for their family. Her children became sick. Her son had panic attacks, and the daughter had a fever. No one could make a diagnosis. No one could determine what caused the inflammation or what was going on with the little girl, or how to help her. Doctors did not know what to do. There was a fire in their big new house a month later. Suddenly, the kitchen caught fire while the young woman cooked. She was very scared for herself and for her children. It caused her to be placed in a hospital for the safety of the baby. Her sister, who came to us, was very worried and asked us to help her. As it turned out, the whole problem was in their home. The previous owners of this house created such negative karma that it affected the children, Christina, and her husband. A shaman immediately came to this house, made special practices to cleanse this house with Goddess Choctal's help. She warmed this home with the heat of her fire and with love. And a month later, Christina gave birth to a healthy child. She came back to a clean and bright house. Her husband met Christina and the new baby with a lot of presents and flowers. And her husband's business has recovered. The children have been cured. The son got rid of his panic attacks, and the daughter began to attend a dance school because she was filled with such a lot of energy. Dear, if some troubles happen to you and your family, please pay attention to your home and ask the shaman what you need to do to fill your home with energy, love, and happiness. Now we will make a powerful ritual cleansing your home. For this ritual, you will need a consecrated candle. If you do not have one, take a normal candle and read a prayer over it. If you're not at home now, just go through your house in a subtle way. Imagine all your hallways, rooms, and corners. I will lead you in this ritual.
I learned about your methods from a friend
and after the very first practice, I was amazed. In just 10 minutes of practice, a 20-year-old trauma left my heart. I continued to follow your methods, and after a couple of days, my beloved gave me a huge gift: the keys to a space for my eco store. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Here I am now, standing in my dream, an eco store. I'm opening in 3 days, and I will definitely tell all of my customers about you.
Practice dedicated to the Goddess Choctal. Let's stand and relax. Hear the sound of the music of good influence, which penetrates inside you. Its magical sounds prepare to connect you with the subtle world. Take a smooth breath in and a calm, slow exhale. In your hands now is a consecrated candle. Imagine your house, your home, on your internal screen. If you are at home now, stand in the middle of the biggest room. This practice should be performed when there is no one in the house except you. You are standing in the middle of the biggest room of your house now. In your hand is a consecrated candle, hands folded in a prayer gesture on your chest. Look at the sacred picture of Goddess Choctal. And calling to her power, calling to her energy, calling the goddess of fire for help, singing her sacred name. Take a breath. Just feel how the power of Goddess Choctal penetrates inside you. Pleasant warmth spreads all over your body. And in your hands is not only one candle. In your hands is a 30-headed flame. The power of Goddess Choctal is manifesting itself through you now. Start to move in your house, passing through the room around the perimeter. Clean it with a candle flame, very carefully drawing the flame in the corners of the room. Singing the name of Choktal and asking her to clean up your home from all miseries and misfortunes. Clean up your home from diseases, fears, resentment, O sacred flame, I ask you to cleanse my home of quarrels and conflicts. O powerful fire, I ask you to save my family from pain and suffering. O powerful Goddess Choctal, I am asking and calling to you to clean up my house, my lack of money, my fears and insecurities. Passing through the room, around the perimeter, and cleaning it up in the corners. Stand in the middle of the room, stretching your hands in front of you, squeezing the candle with both hands, and make a clockwise rotation, describing by fire 3 circles on 3 levels. At your feet, at the level of your heart, and over your head. After finishing the movements, go to another room, and again, clear up every room of your house. Together with the sounds of music of good influence, you clean up your family nest. You save all your family from troubles and misfortunes. Calling on the Goddess Choctal, asking the fire to set you and your family free from all misfortunes. You are passing through every room, around the perimeter, paying special attention to the corners of rooms. Draw a circle over the bed. After that, you are standing in the middle of the room and drawing 3 circles at the floor level, at the level of your heart, and over your head. And completing the cleansing by fire, you put the candle on the altar of the Goddess Choctal, allowing it to burn out and clean up all your home. You are standing in the middle of the biggest room of your house now and dancing to the Goddess Choctal. Your hands are tongues of flame. You are performing a dance of fire. You are burning like a flame. Dancing in a clockwise rotation and filling your home with love, warmth, joy, laughter, health, and strength. Make movements creating fireballs and direct them around you, warming the space, creating comfort. Create a ball of wealth and direct it to your close relatives. Your fiery dance to Goddess Choctal fills your house with light. You are creating luck and filling all corners of your house with it. Imagine every member of your family, every person who lives in this house, and send them power. And and the energy that they need. Self-confidence, cheerfulness, freedom, and creativity overwhelm you. You are full of energy. You are a live demonstration of the Goddess Choctal. Slowly stop your movements, finishing the dance. Feel the fire still burning inside you. You will see that your house is filled with light and warmth. This is a real hearth, and everyone who enters your home will be warmed with love and mutual understanding. Everyone who enters your home will be rewarded with a smile and warm hugs. And today, when you will meet your family and friends, be sure to hug them and tell them how much you love them, how dear they are to you. Share with them the love you received from the Goddess Choctal. The love that burns in your heart. Fold your hands in a prayer gesture on your chest and thank the Goddess. Thank the sacred fire. Singing her name. Take a breath. Bow to the majesty of the Goddess Choctal. Rise and open your shining eyes to meet this beautiful world. And if you are not alone in the room, hug those who are near you. Go to each person. Look into their shining eyes and share with them the love that you feel. Tell everyone you were born to bring love into this world. Inside you burns the flame of love. Congratulations. Goddess Choctal has visited your home. She blessed your home with her presence. It means that in your home, there will be harmony and mutual understanding all the time. If your home is very impure, if in your home there are constantly quarrels and conflicts, if someone died in your home, even if it's not a member of your family, perhaps you bought the house where there were already deaths, quarrels, and conflicts. All this negative energy has been saved in this home, and it must be removed from there. The house needs to be cleansed. So, make this ritual a minimum of 7 times at home by yourself. Always turn on the music of good influence to fill and clean your home from misfortune and misery. Be sure to create the altar of the Goddess Choctal with her picture and the candle in your home. And when you meet the shaman, when our tutors will attend you, it is important to bring to a seminar anything from your home which has been kept in the home many years. Let this thing be filled with the power and energy of the seminar. And when you return home with this thing, put it on the altar of the Goddess Choctal, so that from this thing, as from a ray of light, spreads happiness and love to your whole house. You can also go to the shaman and ask them to perform an individual ritual of cleansing your home. And then the shaman with a magic tambourine, a sacred drum, with magic spirits and the power, will come and purify your home forever from all misfortune, misery, and diseases. You and your family and all your relatives will always be healthy, happy, and rich. Let in your family, let in your genus, let harmony and love reign in your home.
Free yourself from the influence of the spirits of the lower world with the help of a ritual that a medium at a seminar at the place of power will perform for you. The amulet will help you. Carry it with you for 21 days, and the spirits of the amulet will always help you and protect you. It's time to start helping people right now.
Before, my mom was sad, cried often. She stopped playing with me, going for walks. I asked my guardian angel to help her, and suddenly my mom started to dance. Rejoice. And we got a shamanic drum at home. We are learning to play it together. Mom said she met a fairy. Thanks to the guardian angel, the fairy who helped. Moreover, my dad came back to us, and not alone, but with a dog, our new friend. And we moved to a big house. Thank you for making us happy.
Invite your friends and acquaintances here. Share the link to this video with them. The more we are, the faster we will save the world. If you want to receive a gift, special music of cosmic frequency, leave your contact info, follow the link, and we will send you a gift to your email. You will be amazed by the powerful, beneficial effect of this music, which was tested in scientific institutes and ancient temples.
In our extreme times, when the fate of the entire planet is at stake, it is crucial for the knowledge of angels and benevolent spirits to spread as quickly as possible, globally, and reach thousands of people. In this way, we can change the future of all humanity. Which is why we are addressing you, dear soul of light. Spread the knowledge about our wise books and films. Share links to videos or cartoons. All of this is available and free. Invite women to individual practices, webinars, and seminars. And the Great Spirit of Light will help you and your family. It will direct an enormous amount of energy to fulfill all your desires. Benevolent spirits and angels will assist you and your loved ones in all matters. A thread of light and love extends from your heart to the hearts of thirsty women, and the creation of good and the dissemination of enlightened knowledge throughout the world begins. Become part of the mission of light. Help people, and God will help you. Today, you will learn how the light powers, angels, and even God himself help our planet Earth. Take a close look at this illustration. At the bottom, you can see Mount Kailash. This is one of the most powerful energy points on Earth. You can see the spirit of Kailash. Shiva's trident is located in the area of his third eye. Kailash is a point of immense energy accumulation. Here, the Earth's power gathers and is transmitted to the entire planet. Directly above Kailash is located the Synod of Coordinators of the planet. It is consisted of the highest souls, the great masters who came to Earth and continue to help our planet from a subtle level, praying for it. Buddha, Christ, Krishna, Osho, the Keeper of Knowledge, Muhammad, Zoroaster. All the great masters of humanity who have ever incarnated on Earth continue to help from the subtle level. You can see how they are currently directing beams of energy towards our planet, praying for it, and channeling a flow of benevolent and radiant energy. It is thanks to their prayers that miracles happen on our Earth, and benevolent events occur. Above the entire planet hovers the spirit of the Egregor, the great Holy Spirit, which descends and manifests through these great masters on our Earth. When Christ was baptized in the sacred Jordan River, the Holy Spirit, the spirit of the Egregor, descended upon him. From that moment, Jesus became Christ. He manifested the Holy Spirit through himself, performed miracles, healed people, and sacrificed himself for the sake of all humanity, redeeming all human sins. Through this mastery, he revealed the true nature of humanity. In his time, he saved our planet from destruction. Buddha, incarnated as a prince, became an ascetic and a hermit. He endured many hardships, attained enlightenment, and, while teaching thousands of disciples, brought the light of God and the light of the universe, healing and saving the planet, guiding lost souls towards the light. Zoroaster, Krishna, the Keeper of Knowledge, Aurobindo. All the great masters of the planet channeled the spirit of the Egregor through themselves. The Holy Spirit manifested through them, creating a counterbalance to the dark powers that operate on planet Earth, countering the diabolic evil that constantly drives people into conflicts, wars, disputes, and brings with it diseases, destruction, and catastrophes. The great masters of humanity, united in the Synod of Coordinators of the planet, each incarnate one by one on our Earth. And together, with a circle of their closest disciples, create a field of light, love, and power. They fight against all the dark energies and the prevailing evil on the planet, stopping wars and preventing humanity from completely destroying our Earth. Without the sages, people would become barbarians. Without the true knowledge brought by the enlightened ones, humanity would quickly perish, for day by day they become increasingly stupid. They create weapons with which they kill each other and ruin the planet by creating factories and pursuing technocratic progress. But in doing so, they are simply destroying the Earth. However, the dark powers see how the pure and enlightened masters, by creating spaces of love and light, establishing eco-settlements, and spreading spiritual knowledge throughout the world, prevent them from carrying out their dark deeds. This is precisely why they always attempt to tarnish the reputation of the great masters. When Christ entered Jerusalem, people greeted him by throwing palm branches at his feet, shouting, "Hosanna, King of the Jews." They enthusiastically welcomed him, but then the Pharisees began to slander Christ and turned the people against him. The same crowd that enthusiastically welcomed his entry into Jerusalem later threw stones at him and cried, "Crucify him! Crucify him!" It has been this way throughout history. All the great masters were persecuted. Buddha always faced immense criticism, both from his family and ordinary people, who consistently condemned his path and the path of his disciples. Only the most select, enlightened, and pure souls are able to see a great master, to see and recognize the spirit of the Egregor, which manifests through the sages. Only the chosen souls, who have been incarnated on Earth to save the planet and all of humanity, seek the light, follow the masters, enter spiritual schools, make pilgrimages, and never forsake their spiritual path. Such people are very few on Earth. If you are watching this video now and you feel a resonance in your heart, it means you are such a soul. You are a chosen one of the light. You have come to this Earth by the decree of the Synod of Coordinators of the planet. And you need to establish a connection with them. You need to contact the spirit of the Egregor and remember your great mission, the purpose for which you came to Earth. You have a meaningful destiny and calling: to lead people toward the light, truth, knowledge, and to spread wisdom, light, and love across our entire planet. If many great masters had incarnated on Earth simultaneously, it would have blossomed into a beautiful garden. However, God intentionally sends masters one by one to our planet, so that the struggle between dark and light powers continues. It is in this struggle, this confrontation, that every soul evolves, making its choice between good and evil. We make this choice every second, every moment of our lives. Whether to engage in a spiritual practice or watch a favorite TV series, go for a walk in the forest or stay home in front of the television, wake up in the morning for a run, or lie in bed and sleep. Every time, we make a choice either in favor of growth or in favor of degradation, and this is the choice between good and evil. Only the great sages, the masters of the Synod of Coordinators of the planet, are capable of carrying true knowledge and truth and encouraging people towards spiritual development. When they come, their closest disciples become conductors of light as well. But when the master departs, religion simply becomes dogma, degenerating into a societal institution. When the masters were alive, their religion carried light. Now, it has simply turned into politics, and it is often used as a tool for manipulating people. It no longer holds the knowledge and light it once did. Only dogma, morals, and indoctrination remain. All the true knowledge that exists in the universe is stored by the Synod of Coordinators of the planet. It sends new masters who carry this true knowledge, but in a different form than before. Indeed, all the great masters speak of the same essence, but they use different forms, different knowledge, sometimes deliberately opposing the existing religion in order to awaken people. When Buddha came, he said there was no God, specifically in contrast. When Christ arrived, he told slaves, "You are free." They couldn't understand this, but Christ led them to the kingdom of God and true enlightenment. Every master directed by the Synod of Coordinators of the planet always goes against societal morality, destroying patterns and stereotypes, thereby provoking the anger of those who seek to maintain this morality, enslave people, subjugate them, and manipulate them. Hence, the struggle against sects, the constant persecution of great holy people, the desire to isolate them, imprison them, or crucify them. This is why the Synod of Coordinators will save the Earth from degeneration. It is important to help them and bring as many people as possible to the spiritual path, to seminars and classes, so they can escape this degradation and manipulation from the barbaric environment that exerts a negative influence on them. Perhaps you have felt from a very young age that you have a special destiny. Perhaps you feel that there is an unexpressed power within you, wanting to manifest itself, striving to break free. If you feel that you are capable of more, but don't know yet how to unleash your power, then know that you have been chosen by the Synod of Coordinators of the planet to channel the strength and will of the spirit of the Egregor through you. You are the bright soul leading all people who aspire to the light towards God. And all the people on earth who pray to God, who have hope, who wish to attain knowledge, who desire spiritual development, all these souls are now reaching out to you, and through you, the spirit of the Egregor will assist them. Right now, rub your palms together vigorously until they feel warm. Look at the screen and see the image of the spirit of the Egregor. See how he is directing streams of light towards you. See how he is praying for you and for the entire Earth, and how the Synod of Coordinators of the planet is sending streams of light to all the people in the world right now. Rub your palms together until they become warm, and then direct your palms towards the screen. Receive the light, love, and grace of God from the Synod of Coordinators of the planet, from the spirit of the Egregor, from the spirit of Kailash. Accept this pure and luminous energy, inhaling it. With each exhalation, place your hands on your heart and begin to recite a prayer for all the people of the world. Imagine the faces of your loved ones and those close to you right now. Visualize those who are dear to you and begin to pray for them, directing streams of love and light from your heart. Feel how you inhale and the flow of light from the spirit of the Egregor continues to penetrate your crown. The flow of wisdom and knowledge from the synod of coordinators of the planet descends into your head. With each inhale, you draw in this energy, and with each exhale from your heart, you transmit it to all those who are dear to you. See how your family and loved ones are now receiving help, support, and healing from serious illnesses. They are being healed right now by this universal light of love. Feel how the spirit of the Egregor is manifesting through you, enveloping your loved ones with its wings, protecting them. Begin to expand your prayer, extending it to the whole city, to your entire country, to the entire planet Earth. Take a deep breath, drawing universal energy into the crown of your head. And with each exhale from your heart, open your arms like the wings of the spirit of the Egregor, and embrace our long-suffering planet. Feel how you embrace Mother Earth. Feel how with your heart and warmth, you comfort all those people who are praying now, calling for help, the hungry and needy, those dying in war, trembling with fear, cold and hunger, children, the poor, and orphans. Feel how people from different countries are now calling for help in different languages. But you hear their prayers and understand them with your heart. Take this pain in now. Inhale it with your heart. And exhale it with love, directing it to the people. Feel how love flows into their hearts right now. To all those who suffer from domestic violence, from fear, from hopelessness. They cry, but your love dries their tears, enlightening their eyes with light. They start to smile. Children rise and dance with joy. In families, harmony and love are restored. You allow the spirit of the Egregor to manifest through you. The synod of coordinators of the planet have chosen you to bring love and light to this earth. Realize this and solemnly declare, I am chosen by the spirit of the Egregor. I am sent to this earth by the synod coordinators of the planet. I channel the will of the Egregor through me. I bring light, love, and knowledge to all the people of the earth. I have a great mission, the mission of humanity's savior, and I accept it. Join your hands in a prayerful gesture at your chest. And while chanting the universal sound, Aum, feel the blessing from the synod of coordinators of the planet descending upon you, and how the spirit of the Egregor embraces you with its wings. Inhale. May the blessings of the powers of light be with you. If you have felt the power and energy now, it means you have found your path. You are chosen to bring light and love to this earth. Share this video with at least 10 people. Share it with love and a desire to help them with prayer. The faces of these people came to you now, during meditation, during prayer. You saw their eyes. Be sure to send them this video. Let them receive support, love, and light. Let the spirit of the Egregor, the synod of coordinators of the planet, manifest through you for them. And if you feel that these people are not yet capable of grasping such deep knowledge, then choose a video from our channel that they can understand, and be sure to send it to them. A practice, a meditation. In the description of this video, you will find a whole playlist of practices for all life situations. Choose the exact rituals that will help those people you prayed for. Right now, let them receive the support of the powers of light. Right now, without delaying for a minute, spread great knowledge, wisdom, and love. Be sure to like this video, and if you haven't already, subscribe to our channel. Inspire others to subscribe to the YouTube channel, for here lies truth, energy, and strength. Let it be so. To create such a quantity of unique materials, it takes a lot of effort, resources, and people committed to the truth. And we have taken on the mission to spread the great knowledge, which angels and holy spirits want to convey to all humanity worldwide. Therefore, all the income from our seminars are directed towards creating these invaluable materials. Books, films, cartoons, which are freely available on our resources for everyone. All of this requires enormous expenditures and efforts, and we need your help, kind soul. After all, so many people in the world need support and protection. Not only material, but also spiritual. We are constantly recruiting volunteers for acts of kindness and love that we carry out worldwide. Aid provided for those affected by natural disasters and wars. Support for victims of domestic violence. Protection of underprivileged children, animals, and abandoned elderly. We allocate hundreds of thousands of dollars to charity every month, and we invite you to join us to become a volunteer of love and happiness for all those in need. If you feel a response within your heart and are ready to help make this world happier and brighter, then join us in the worldwide prayer for the world.
I'm thrilled about the methods you use to help. Just 2 days after starting to work with you, my mom called me and said that my dad had become more respectful and kind towards her.
I want to thank you, my dear. It is really thanks to you that we can do good all over the earth, in different cities and countries. It's all because of your alms. Hey, doggy. Good boy. You also want some food. We're going to help him now. Yes, sweetie. My dear, you can help everyone. Homeless animals and people who need you. Maybe it's the grandmother who lives next door. Maybe it's a low-income family. And just by coming to our seminars and classes, you have already become a philanthropist. Because we direct all the funds from our seminars to charity. We help those in need. Do good, and may this world be a better place.
Shamanic Tree. Knowledge of Ancestors, the World Tree. The Great Shaman and Sao Xiant were sitting in the chadir. The Great Shaman has recently moved to a new place. But despite this, everything in the place itself remained untouched. The same magical objects, comfortably located in a separate corner. The same weapon, located near the entrance. The same things that Great Cam always used. Skins hanging on the walls and lying on the floor. Household utensils, everything was the same, as if nothing had changed. But the energy of the place was completely different, more powerful, stronger. Being here, one could clearly feel as if a huge, wide pillar of white light was rising from the ground and going into the sky. To the god of eternity, Tengri Khan. They were resting after traveling to the burial place of ancient shamans. Pleasant fatigue from a long journey through the mountains was spreading in light waves through the arms and legs, throughout the whole body. The young man stretched sweetly and immediately realized a very simple thing. Nothing renews energy, gives new strength, and resurrects a person like a long, exhausting walk in the mountains. And only now, absorbing fresh energy, Sao Xiant realized what he had been losing his whole life, living in easy conditions. And he realized what he could have been if his destiny had turned out differently. But this did not depress him at all. Now he knew that everything would be different. A hearth was burning in the middle of the chadir. The great shaman was next to it, preparing delicious tea made of wild Altai herbs. Sao Xiant gladly took off his excess clothes, then took Cam's clothes and hung them to dry by the fireplace. Sitting by the fire, he admired the magic of the flame. The flames of the fire swirled in a mesmerizing dance. The young man admired them, and his cheeks also blazed with bright fire. The insatiable flame greedily devoured the dry birch firewood with a crackling sound. Its smoke rose and went into the smoke hole. This hearth was very unusual. Sausch saw this only a couple of times in his life, and then in very early childhood, but now here with Cam. This was unusual in that near the hearth there was a strong, robust birch tree, the top of which also went into the hole for the smoke.
Tell me, please, Cam, can I ask you a question?
Cam nodded in response, throwing a handful of aromatic herbs into the water that was about to boil. His attention was completely absorbed in what he was doing.
Why do shamans have such trees in their chadir? I remember seeing this a couple of times in my life. When I was little, they brought me to a shaman for treatment. Back then, these trees seemed huge to me. But still, I've never seen anything like this anywhere else. Tell me, please, what are they for?
This is a symbolic designation of the world tree, connecting 3 worlds, upper, middle, and underworld. The gods, the highest beings, live in the upper world. We, and spirits similar to us, live in the middle world. The lower beings and demons live in the underworld, evil spirits of illness, damage, failure, and loss. Our world is very close to the underworld, so spirits often come to us from there.
Oh, so this is why there is so much loss and disease in this world. Because of these spirits, right?
Cam nodded silently, moving the boiling vat away from the fire.
What about the upper world? Don't we have access there?
It's not completely closed, but it's more difficult to get there.
Why?
Because this requires some effort. You see, it's easy to slide down without effort, and many slip down over the course of their lives. You see, the majority of Altai people are now drunkards.
Yes, this is some kind of national disaster.
Exactly. Because a person by himself only goes down, and to go up requires enormous effort. The great shaman fell silent, stirring the herbs in the vat.
Invite your friends and acquaintances here. Share the link to this video with them. The more we are, the faster we will save the world. If you want to receive a gift, special music of cosmic frequency, leave your contact info, follow the link, and we will send you a gift to your email. You will be amazed by the powerful, beneficial effect of this music, which was tested in scientific institutes and ancient temples.
The most exciting adventure of your life. Cyclops and centaurs are waiting for you. Angels will be your guides to the world of miracles. Take the power. Become a warrior of light. Save the planet. Learn the secrets of little green men and life on other planets. How the gods create your destiny, and is it possible to change it? All the mysteries of humanity, life and death, angels and spirits in the animated masterpiece Life After Life.